Hey, how you doing? I'm here to talk to you today about the I'm here to got it. I'm here to talk to you today about the most annoying pesky critter in the world, and that is the mosquito. Now, nothing ruins your backyard barbecue. You're hanging out with your family and your friends and you're flipping burgers and steaks and shish kebabs. Nothing ruins it more than that pesky little mosquito. Now, trust me, I'm from Alaska. I have seen more mosquitoes than anybody in the lower 48. I've been up on the North Slope where you can't even eat your food without eating a mosquito, to even my backyard where everything I do outside I have to lather up in mosquito spray. Now, I'm here to tell you about three things. We're going to talk a little bit about the past and the history, all the way to the present, about mosquitoes. We're going to talk about the harmful effects they have on humans, and we're going to talk about ways to repel them. Now, how long have they lasted, for you ask? Well, 100 million years, says a scientist, Jadwawe Murphy, who's been studying these little boogers for 20 plus years. Now, 20 plus years is a long time, but what's a really long time is 100 million years. That means from dinosaurs to woolly mammoths to saber-toothed tigers, they've all been bugged by these pesky little mosquitoes. Now, currently, there's 3,500 species of mosquitoes. That's a lot of mosquitoes, and every one of them is out to get you, it's out to bug you, it's out to annoy you, and it's out to suck your blood. Well, now that I've talked a little bit about the past and to the present of mosquitoes, let's talk a little bit about the harmful effects they have on humans. Now, the CDC website lists 5 main sicknesses that you can get or get translated through mosquitoes. The first one is encephalitis, which in layman terms is the brain inflation. The second is dengue fever, which is a hemorrhagic, which is an internal bleeding type of thing. The next is malaria. We've all heard about that from South America to lots and lots of people have been affected by malaria. And then there's the Rift Valley fever, which is mainly affects animals, but sometimes does get humans. And the third is your yellow fever, which is liver failure. And that's why you turn yellow, is when your liver starts to fail and all that stuff. Well, those 5 things are pretty bad. And now that I've scared you about 5 deathly illnesses, and I've also talked a little bit about the past and the present of mosquitoes, we'll go on a little bit about repelling. Repelling them, there's the simple off can that you spray all over yourself, and that leaves that oily, nasty residue. And it's good, but it's still a chemical, and it's still harmful, and your kids will get sick with too much DEET and yada yada yada. But then third, there's the Thermacell, which is what I like to do. It's a more natural option. It's a little canister about this big, and you put a little tablet inside and with a little butane cartridge, and that actually emits like a vapor barrier about 10 feet in circle that keeps the mosquitoes pretty at bay, and lets you go about like lunch and things like that you don't want mosquitoes picking at and getting inside and all that stuff. And then the third's the tricking, which what I do is I take a little bottle of water and I tell my friends it's mosquito spray. They spray it all over themselves, and I'm the one who really has mosquito spray on, and they're the ones that spray themselves, and they're the ones getting attacked by mosquitoes. They don't know why it's not working, but I know why, but it doesn't matter because they're biting them anyway. Now that I've talked to you about those 3 main things, which is your past and history of mosquitoes, it's your 5 main illnesses that you get from mosquitoes, and the ways to repel those mosquitoes. Now that's a little bit of an overview about the mosquito. Now, you don't want to wind up getting bugged at the barbecue. You don't want to wind up messing up your day. So remember what I told you. A little bit of off, a little bit of Thermacell, maybe even a little bit of Trickster water bottle for your friends, or should I say enemies.